You can't partake in the conversations because we just started here. Right beside the Dodire, I don't know if you know this brother right there, but he makes those delicious
Chef Randell, the juice
juices
man.
right there.
Randell's Creation Natural Juices, Randell's Creation Catering.
Randell say him have a juice will make me get tick.
Randell. One
Randell.
juice boss, we say. Ireland, the number one juice boss.
Word.
Number one.
Word.
Yes.
You know me, I forgot walk.
I have all of the healthy juice them for you. Straighten up your back, breathe the girl them. Make you lose weight, make you build up your body.
You all feel like say you're back
yeah.
home at Jamaica, and you know when you come out of dance, you see everybody I sell them, yeah man. And when I say he's nostalgic, reminiscent, and the juice them nice, come here.
Everything for you. Everything
No,
for
see.
you.
Last night I'm outfit, me look tick.
Ah, see that?
Yeah, you.
Ladies, I got the juice to straighten up the back and the body.
I need one of the back one them.
Don't know it. One juice boss, you say.
One juice boss. So bless you. All right. We know people are something where you create. Are you able to let us know any of the ingredients in that concoction where you have over there? So
Well, me can't get a secret, but
We
I can
understand.
tell you some of the stuff them in it.
yeah.
You know, like you don't know, say Irish mash is the one of the most potent stuff right now. Everybody taking Irish mash in. You know what I say? So you don't know, say if you want to build up your body and your strength, you know, you have the soursop juice them too. That good for cancer. Help with cancer and thing.
All right.
Don't know. Got the peanut punch. The strength of the man them back. You know what I say? Don't know, say anything you want to make it good for you, you know, don't know. Any natural juice, just call me up. 321-588-0230.
Now are these ingredients that you have, are these drinks that you have? Because you mentioned, all right, let's go with the
This is just regular iced tea, but my
regular.
special iced tea.
Okay.
This is the Irish mash.
Let's start with the Irish
Make you
mash.
smash.
Right.
Yeah, let's
And
start with
straighten up
Irish
your
mash.
back.
Let's start with the Irish mash first.
What in that?
You see, we got the linseed, we have the cinnamon, nutmeg, vanilla, almond milk, all natural, non-dairy. Now we run your belly.
Right.
Just straighten up your back and straighten up your body. We got the pineapple ginger. You know what ginger is good
No,
for inflammation.
more talk about the one with shit.
Yeah, I bet.
man.
I
Talk
bet.
about the straighten up back.
You want to
I
ask a
bet.
question because you have pills now where they sell at the pharmacy. They help you also.
I don't
Well,
think
we not
those
dealing
things
with- we
work.
dealing
I don't
natural
think those
source.
work.
Natural source we deal with. We don't deal with pills.
You don't deal with the pills then.
Not dealing
Right.
with
So
pills.
I'm saying, have this been tested that it works, and would you then?
Yes, I have
To the
a-
fa-
Have you
let's-
had
are you telling us-
compliments on it?
Lots of compliments. Lots of people calling every week.
All right.
People calling for them juice every week.
Yeah.
Everywhere I go,
So
people
why
call me.
are you able to? How much supply can a person buy?
You
from
can get as much supplies as you want.
And where can they put it once they buy it? Can they put it in the
put
fridge?
it in the freezer.
Freezer.
And then
Right.
thaw
It's a-
as you need.
This is all natural, no preservative, no
Okay.
additive. So you
Yeah.
have to make sure, say, you put it in the freezer. If you're not gonna drink it every day, you gotta put it in the freezer to preserve it.
okay.
Yeah. All right.
How long? How long can it be?
Up to 2 weeks in the freezer.
Up to 2 weeks.
True.
Good. That's
So
1 week
Central
shelf
life,
life in
yeah,
the refrigerator.
And should you drink the whole bottle when you're ready? Let's say you're ready, no, your woman didn't know her, whatever.
One of this and bun a spliff and you're good to go.
All right.
So it also requires another
An activation.
Okay.
But if you don't smoke,
smoke.
just drink.
All right, so you
Let's
need
drink.
the activation. You can't just drink.
All right.
I just my
more here,
special
come here,
bit.
Johnny.
Bonus split for me, I can drink.
I split with it.
Don't know. And we have the pineapple ginger, good for
Yeah.
inflammation. Ginger good for inflammation.
All right.
Yeah.
Pineapple is good for you.
Yes.
People, may I tell you, say pineapple is good for you.
Remember, you look
Listen
on
to
the
me,
street
people,
and tell them,
pineapple is good for you.
great for you.
Great for you. And the ginger good for inflammation.
I live by
This is
pineapple.
pineapple strawberry now. This is the
Okay.
ladies' favorite now.
Oh.
With a little rum, the ladies like you put a little rum or whatever they want to put in it. But this is a new flavor, the pineapple strawberry. Them love it. Put a little rum and them call it the daiquiri.
Oh, boy.
Pineapple strawberry daiquiri. That them gonna call it the lady. I don't mean sister, the lady them sister, so you don't know.
Let's have one of our leaders them try it over here.
Me?
Yeah, man, that sample, we have sample
Yeah,
something
but the
right
rum.
now.
Why?
Sure
What?
needs
No,
some.
Oh, you're gonna need a rum tonight.
No, I don't need the
it's
rum.
so-
No,
You have the
no,
rec-
no,
you don't
no,
need
no,
no rum if you know one, but if you want a little You know what I say? Get a little nice in night.
White, I gonna make you nice. No.
Yeah, say if you want to get a little nice in night, throw a little white rub.
Do you have any extras now? Cause
We have extra, man.
remember,
We have
extra. We're gonna test all of them.
We have the test on them.
All right, so I'm gonna test the strawberry pineapple
need to
later,
test
and
them
I will
tonight.
let you know
Yeah.
my opinion.
All right.
But we have no further more juice. Don't forget, sir, the green juice, LT, Irish mash can go in it too if you want. But the green juice is to build up your body, lose weight. Energy you don't get from food product.
Yes.
And food,
Yes.
you know what I'm saying? Energy you don't get from food product, nutrients you don't get from the green juice have all of that. Got the okra, cucumber, ginger, spinach, watercress, lemon juice. You don't know. One juice bars. Chef Randell, Randell's Creation Natural Juices, Randell's Creations Catering. Just call me 321-588-0230. Live every Monday, Pillow Talk Radio. Wow. We got people coming in. Birthday
Nobody can say. We don't forget that way there. Go on over. Slide. Slide. Don't have to slide. All on the slide away.
Happy birthday to you. Oh my God.
Got the ladies in the
Now for
studio.
birthday.
Bless up.
Are your birthday thing? I hope they have your earth strength, man.
Appearance
Bam, bam,
Yeah,
bam.
man, bless up. This is a surprise. Surprise. Thank you
This is
very
a
much.
man
Thank
who
you very much.
hates to celebrate his birthday.
Oh, the ladies, I'm surprised him tonight. Can't get her tonight.
Can't get it tonight.
Oh my God, this was like the best surprise ever.
I'm so sorry. You gotta understand they're reunited, and I feel
no,
so
no,
good.
no. Reunited for real. For real. No, so we're not for fun, man. Forget the hug, man. Little more. Right.
No, you have to stay now. Y'all can't go.
Yeah, so you come here, so.
Y'all can't go.
Forward this, so.
No, you're not moving. No, I'm moving. Shelly can't go nowhere.
Shelly.
Oh, we finally got
Hold on.
Shelly. I'm so
I need to ask two questions. Just a couple questions and then
Get
you
on the
can.
mic because I know you make sure.
Yeah. Make sure you get Shelly.
Yes, the
'Cause
ladies, them
we
reach.
haven't seen Shelly in a good while.
Exactly. Shelly can't
And
move.
Yeah.
we're talking to him about his drinks, his
Natural
mixed
juice,
drinks. Natural drinks.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard of any of those working for a guy? Right? Like the
Irish mash, make you
mash.
smash, peanut punch.
What about
make
you?
you-
I've
Smash
heard
out.
some men vouch for the
Like last
natural.
long.
Lady imagery, she tried my juice already.
Right. It might be too high for me.
But don't be just saying make you smash it. Make what happened? They want to know details.
So the Irish moss, correct me if I'm wrong too. The Irish moss is good for men and it's good for endurance and to and
For men and women.
So T,
yes,
you
women drink
experienced
it
that?
too, but
So
for
you
men, those are
experienced
some of
it?
the things, huh?
You experienced.
Have I experienced what?
I don't know. You're talking like
I'm a
you're
lady. I don't
You're talking like-
I don't talk about my excursions.
Okay, so we're gonna let him talk then.
No,
and
but
say-
yes, and to what he's saying, like I have a lady that does my juices too, and I've tried some of his, and they're really, really good. So I order ginger and I order turmeric. I order a bunch of different juices every week, and they're really, really good because a lot of the different minerals and vitamins and things like that we need, a lot of people aren't taking the supplements, and then the food now is not 110% natural. So with the juices, it's a good way to.
So you say
to
it's
get
good
it.
for women too?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Both for
Oh,
men
yeah.
and women.
I'm like, oh, him have them buckle on.
You have the pineapple strawberry, the pineapple ginger,
strawberry.
the Irish
Yes,
mash.
the pineapple
You know,
ginger
that's-
is my
And
favorite.
then you
Special
said
iced tea them.
you can
No, it's
specially
good
make
for-
them
the
too,
pineapple
right?
ginger is good
Anything
for
you want, I can
inflammation.
make it.
Oh, it's good for
I
inflammation.
drop ship across the country, so you don't know. From $9.99 to $39.99 for shipping.
Okay. So suppose somebody wanted like how I said that I order them by the gallon, you do different sizes too.
From the 16 ounce all the way up to a gallon, even a bucket you can get. A bucket.
Wow.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Any
Might
amount
get somebody a
you
bucket
want
and them
juice
turn
for your
around and
party,
start sell.
you want juice for your parties, you can call me.
So you do catering
And I
also.
cater for parties and events too. Jamaican, American, vegetarian, international dishes. Follow me on Instagram, Chef Ras, CHE, CHF, That's Chef Ras on Instagram, Randell's Creations Catering.
No underscores.
No underscore.
So are your social medias the same or
Yes,
just
you can.
Instagram?
As you see, I have my shirt to lady, folks.
He came
Got my
prepared.
shirt.
Walk-in
My
advertisement.
shirt. A natural Jewish shirt. You can scan when you come up. You just scan and go to my Facebook and my Instagram.
Okay.
And you don't know you can get me any day, any night.
So the people them can just scan you and get you.
Ah,
Said they're right.
Are you married? Are you married? Are you married?
I'm single.
So you
Not
drinking
mingle.
all these drinks, but you single.
Let me have a
He's
straight up.
he's
Let me
single.
stretch my
It's about the strength of the people.
Shelly, he's single and he's mingling.
He said
Let me cure the people
he's
them.
in preparation
Look, let me
stage.
cure the people there, you know. Me have the cure for people, so the people call me at the juice, one juice boss.
No.
One juice boss.
So-
Look,
You single, but you have all these juices that's supposed to be.
then we
Like,
have to straighten up my body, baby.
how long it take to get strengthened?
Every day.
Ow.
Every day, me have to straighten up my body for the right time. You know, so when the right time comes,
Shelly, he
I'm
said he
confused.
don't want to be limp.
So
with
when it
the
comes to
terms.
when it comes to
He's
the
trying to
Irish
get
moss and the qualities that it has for men, how soon should they drink the Irish moss before performing a service?
you can build up yourself all day, and you can build up 30 minutes before.
So give it at the least give it 30 minutes to work its way on
All right,
down.
30 minutes.
Okay, all right. So
30
hopefully
minutes shot.
the fellas hear that and they just need a look 30-minute prepared time. And
I even an hour.
Shelly,
Me I say I even an hour.
what you say,
What
Shelly?
is that, Shelly?
I mean,
Like the
I'm
term
not
said-
that I'm doubting the drink. I don't think the drink is working for that. I think
Me
it
don't know
probably
how
works
we are
for
here,
maybe your
but-
blood pressure and stuff.
But I don't know. Maybe you know what,
Me have a beet juice and blood pressure.
Shelly. Since you're not high on up on the juices.
Yeah.
Me I go buy you one of the Irish mash for you, bring home give you, and then you come and give them, give the people
a
them.
review. Give a review.
Give them a review.
I'm a newlywed.
Oh, so you don't need it.
Never make a
All
special
right, but
drink
look,
for him.
imagine if he don't need it and he take it. You be on Superman level. You don't want to try
Never make
that.
a special one for
I don't
you.
think I need no more Superman level. I think I'm good. I'm good.
Make a special one for him, man. I'm a newlywed.
You have a newlywed drink?
Never make a special newlywed drink for him.
I want you to get a
Wow.
wife with all those drinks you taking. That's what I want you to do.
Don't worry about me, baby. Me good.
That's what I told you. The man's single,
Don't worry
but he's
about me.
also
Okay.
mingling.
If he's single and he making so much Irish mosh, he probably doing it. He just ain't locked down
Probably
one
doing
yet.
it more than you.
So you say you have a lot of women. Is that what you're saying? You're dating, you have a lot of women?
I never said that, so you know, baby. Don't
What is the roster saying?
Listen,
You never said nothing.
Shelly was the one of us that loved to put people on the spot. So you have to make sure say you're ready. Just like when you say your juice, make the man them ready. Yeah, you're talking after ready.
Yes.
My talking ready.
Rasta, what do you have to say? You been drinking these juices?
No, the first me I meet the brother, so
Oh.
But you do a
Can't
lot
re-
of you
can't
drink a
really
lot of
come-
natural stuff.
well, of course, natural, natural.
So what are some of the mixes that you would put together, like for your normal?
I mean, the green herbs, your normal green herbs, you put them together for your different, I drink all kind of different herbs for different purposes, you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
'Cause-
likewise.
And we know the herbs are the healing of the nation. So,
Yes.
you know what I mean? Right now, even all of the pills them what them all give you are the herbs them all come from for create
Yes,
the pill.
yes,
You know what I
that's
mean?
true.
So if you can rally back to the herbs, better for you still.
So I think blood pressure is really important to take that pill. So you would suggest not to take a blood pressure pill and take
Well, I would never
Beet
tell you
juice.
not to.
Garlic, turmeric.
Bitter
ginger.
melon is good for that too. And actually sorrel, the hibiscus,
Yeah.
that's actually good if you dry that. That's good
So boil
for
it,
lowering
like
too.
just blend
Sorry
it.
tea, sorry tea.
Boiling them, yeah.
Sorry
Dry
tea.
it out and then you boil it down and steep it, and it's good for that. It helps to naturally lower.
Blood sugar, blood pressure.
Look at this. Look like we need to partner with you and sell the juice them.
Don't know. Yes, ladies, I want to come and talk about the juice them.
No, yes, but
Anytime you
there's
see
a
me,
lot
anyone who
of...
see me just come put me on live and say, yo, the juice boss the bun. Forward on the live every Monday night. Every other week I'll try to come here. 'Cause you know I'm a busy person. You know?
Sponsor the drinks.
Drop some juice off in there.
And I said the juice
Oh, wait,
somebody
that's nasty. I didn't say that.
But them not go wrong still, you know what I mean? The juice them good for the eye them still, you know? When it come down to the final
We talk about
point
natural,
of
keep it
you
one
know?
natural. Me I tell you, say, I feel good, feel better every day.
Yeah.
I drink a lot of water and a lot of natural juice. I don't eat a lot of junk food, you know? So you don't know, say, it's all about naturality for me. Losing weight, gaining strength, you know, for your body and
I
your
think
mind.
the hardest thing for people when it comes to dieting is taste. And that's why it's so hard to let go of the meats and let go of certain stuff because especially being Jamaican, like one beer rice, then beer gravy, then you have the meats and you have, you know what I'm saying? It's like the equivalent to like Thanksgiving dinner for us like every evening, you know, on a regular. So to really cut that back and then to start dieting, like how you're talking about natural stuff, like I've been doing that more too. I'm more of a pescatarian, but it's very, very difficult because I find myself trying to, even all if I fish, trying to kind of gear the taste towards like what I normally would, you know? So I feel like I'm not losing nothing.
But as you get older, you don't wanna change.
Let me ask you, do you try
Yeah.
live food?
What do you mean live
Live food, you know what I mean? Our body really made up to eat something that's alive. But most of what we eat is
Like
something
plants?
plants, fruits, you know
Yes,
what I'm saying?
I
The
eat a lot
different
of that.
Stuff. Yeah, you know what
I
I mean?
eat a lot of that, and then my meats are mostly like fish and I do shrimp, and I just saw an Instagram video
watch
that
me.
ran
You have
away
to
from
understand
that.
the science of eating live. Is that
Yes.
Most of it, if you go to the supermarket to buy it, it's not live. You know what I
Right,
mean?
right.
Because it's
if
already
you,
picked.
if you can get the fruit actually from the tree,
You're right.
and within a 7-day period, after 7 days, according to what
Don't know, yeah.
overs, is that the fruit decay.
Yes.
Like every other living
And that's why there's so
thing,
much
you know what I'm
preservatives.
saying? Yeah, so if we can find, like our mango season, you know what I mean, we feed, like when we in Jamaica, we grow up on fruits. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And
I feel like the
day,
access
every
is
day.
easier too.
yeah, you know what I'm
Every
saying?
day.
So, but in America now, it's a little different, you know, because shit, apple season over and you still get apple. You know what I'm saying? Mango season over, you still get mango. You know, you have to wonder where am I get it from.
Right.
But, you know, everything is being produced in a laboratory now. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
the
So-
seedless
Yeah,
foods. So
yeah, you know.
you
GMO
find
food.
watermelon, the watermelon has no seeds. How do you replant that? I feel like a lot of it is control. They want to
yeah.
stop you from being able to do things on your
But,
own,
you
being
know,
able
we've
to
been
start your
warned
own garden.
We've been getting warnings
Yes.
long time ago
Yes.
about what's that company, Mansuta or something like that control the seeds. You know what I'm saying? They control pretty much most of the seeds that around the world. And so it even come down to with the ganja now. Now you said the ganja, now it's legal because they have control of the seed. You know, that's the key.
Right.
The seed is everything, you know. So we know that's how important we know that the natural food was what we really need. Everything that was natural is what we need. You know what I
Right.
mean? You know, we're not
How
getting that
many
no
people
more.
in here, how many of you guys took the vaccine?
I did.
You took the vaccine? You took
I
the
did.
I
vaccine?
took
No
the
vaccine.
COVID.
You took it?
Yeah, I did.
You took it?
Yes, I
Mr.
did.
Natural?
Hey,
Whoa.
let me tell you, I'm a smoker for most of my life. I lose my mom in it. Yeah, you know,
sorry.
so it was a scary time.
Yeah.
Yes, it was. It
And,
was
I
for a
mean,
lot of people.
my whole family was at me too, you know what I mean? It kind of peer pressure, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you know, we make choices. Because that's what life really comes down
Yes.
to, you know what I'm saying? The
But I was
choices.
one of the freedom fighters who didn't get it.
Yeah, my kids
And
didn't take it
yes,
either.
either.
and now I'm seeing that is another thing that they're putting in the foods. They're gonna put that in the food, so everybody who didn't take it is gonna get it anyway.
Yeah, well, you know, in which
Oh,
way,
wow.
listen to me. It's like I hear a lot of people say, oh, the man trying to kill us off. At the end of the day, it's not that hard to really kill a lot of black people if you choose to. And right at this moment, we're doing a very good job at it ourselves.
I mean, I just
I agree.
think that, you know, we took rubella, measles, we took all those shots.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
And The kids, right? Kids have to take those shots before they went to school. Everybody had to get those shots.
I know, except for me. That's so
When you were
weird.
coming to the States, you had to take a shot.
Right, when
My
you had
mom
Yeah,
would
when you
say-
come into the States,
My mom
ain't
would
nobody
send
asked
us-
what that shot was.
Right, nobody asked
My
what
mother,
that shot
every
was.
year, my mom would
We just
send
know
us
say we're
with
gonna
a
take
form
shot.
with a religious exemption.
Right.
You wanna go to
So I never had
Africa.
take them.
Really? Wow.
If you go to Africa, the amount of
they're
shots
not even
you
letting
have to
kids
take
do
Yeah, no,
before
you
you
wanna
go
travel.
there.
But what about to travel? You have
You
to
know,
get a shot.
so
You have to
you
get
know,
a shot to come here.
But I feel like within the
Or
last
to go
maybe 10,
there.
15 years, it's been different. Before, it was you didn't. Just to come here, you did. From Jamaica, yes. But to go there, you didn't. And you could travel on just your birth certificate alone. You didn't have to have a passport.
Okay, but
it was,
there was a
more
shot
recent.
that nobody knew, and they said you had to take it, and you said,
Yes,
okay,
to come
I'll
up,
take it.
to come up, not to go down.
Still have me long.
Yes, and you got it when coming up,
Swelling
right?
skin down.
Right. Yeah.
But I mean, there were shots a long time ago. I mean, and
no,
we
there
all took
were.
them.
But I'm just saying, back then we had the option where you can say religious exemption, and you had to
A
show
lot of
proof.
people didn't know about that religion.
A lot of people didn't know about it, but a lot of people don't know about a lot of things that are right in front of their face. And now is the time where I feel like more people are starting to learn because we don't have a choice.
Yeah.
You know, when it's in your face, you can't unsee.
Yeah.
Now you want to know more, but there were a lot of different options back then, opposed to now. You know, but there was a lot of viruses. Period, but I feel like it was a lot less than now.
Right.
Now it's
Because
very
things were
traumatic.
more natural back then. So you know, you eat your stuff, you drink your liquor.
Yeah,
herb
your
tea,
immune system could fight it
your immune
off
system
better.
could fight it off. And because one of the biggest thing why a lot of us are getting sick, we stay too much in the house.
You think so?
Yes, we lock up too much in the house.
I have to disagree too.
We
I'm locked up
too
in the
much
house, and I'm
the
just happy.
house.
Well,
Okay, so
We not get the
explain.
natural sunlight.
No, I agree.
Like we're supposed to.
The vitamin C in the sun.
Ow.
Yeah.
vitamin
And we not
D,
eat
yeah,
like
yeah,
we're
yeah.
supposed to. Because we're always in a rush trying to go
taking
work.
in filter air. Think about that.
Yeah, that's true.
We're not. That's why most of the time I just come out and go into the backyard and just relaxing in the sun.
I'm sorry. I'm
You look
gonna
at my
chip
strength
in.
and my
I'm gonna
energy.
chime in.
Natural
Because
source,
why
you
you
know?
on this side
I'm
anyway?
so sorry. I'm because y'all are here.
No.
I'm gonna have to disagree. I feel like it's on the person themselves. You are in control of your life. If you feel like you do not want to eat healthy, then you don't eat healthy because you have a whole set of people who do. They know their body, they know their brain. Hey, my head hurts. This is because I did not eat. Or this is that. Your body will talk to you. A lot of people don't listen to their
that's
body.
the thing. That's
And then
the
you have
problem.
some who do. So I think it's in the person themselves. I'm saying.
No, I can see that though,
but
because a lot
because
of
we stay too much in the lock up in the office, lock up in the house, like a jail.
Yeah.
We now come out and get the natural sunlight like we're supposed to get because as black people, we are the powerful people. And we are the source of life. Yes, it starts from the black man, the melanin. They might kill off enough of it because of this melanin skin. The natural energy in a way. As you see, them see we know say we not have to talk. Them know say a power. Them fear the black man, especially the black man, them fear us big time.
What do you think?
And when we are coming, I know we come
What do
with
you
the
think?
natural juice them gonna fear him more.
What do you think? Me see over there, I meditate behind the shades them.
Well, you know, you don't know, everybody want to be better than the next person, and that's all it really comes down to. You have black versus white, white versus black, and then you have even we versus each other. So, at the end of the day, it's just a competitive world I see out there, you know what I'm saying? And within competition, there's no sympathy, there's no love, there's no compassion because we're competing.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if we ever stop competing, then we see a better life. You know what I'm saying? We compete too much.
Yeah, I agree. I had that conversation earlier that if more people would just pool together, we can get so much more things done.
Of course.
But everybody is every man for himself, and I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna do this by myself, and it could be 5 of us in a room, and all 5 of us have the same idea, and that's 5 different businesses. 5 different businesses it comes this close to being off of the ground, but never reaches its full potential
Right.
because we didn't pool together, and
Absolutely. We have to pull together as a people. That's why we're distant.
Very
And
much,
then
very much.
with the technology nowadays, it makes it even more distant. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you don't even talk to some of the people that you used to talk to.
Yeah,
You just
that's
text them.
That is
No
true. I
communication,
prefer
you
to
know.
text. It's easier to reach me that way.
You see? So you
Text
see?
you come downstairs for your dinner.
No, I'm not that bad. I'm not that bad. But I'm always like, most of my week is work. So for me, I'm not gonna pick up the phone and talk over a client's head, but I can send a quick text. So it's it's easier for me.
And people say video call you upstairs. Come down for dinner. Come inside the house for dinner. Video
No,
call.
that's utter.
That's a new thing now.
laziness.
I knew now.
I'm sure guilty.
Well, I mean, think about it.
You do that?
I do it sometimes too. I'm not gonna lie.
It beats
I'm
shouting
guilty.
enough. It beats
Especially
shouting.
if it's a day where I'm running around
You do that
and
too?
I'm laying in the bed and
Oh,
I
you know.
literally just got
Yeah.
comfortable, but then I remember something and I'm like, okay, can you just grab it? It's right there. You're coming to the
Yeah.
room. I
Now
do
that was one of my big pet peeves of my mom back in the day. She would literally be sitting on the couch and scream and yell for us to come out the room to give her the remote that's on the table right in front of the couch. Now that was bad, but that was pre, all the technology that we have now.
Technology.
So now, I apparently as parents, it just got worse, huh?
Look, you're outside that your little friend, them might call you, Randell, come.
And it
You go to the
clearly
house.
is hitting personal for him, cause look,
I just some
One
juice she
time.
want from the fridge and she right there. So.
See, I'm not
You
that
must remember,
bad.
say you're the gopher, you know.
I'm not that bad.
You're the gopher.
Oh, you
the
got to
family.
love your mamas though. You got to love your
So
mamas.
any of those drinks make men make better decisions?
Pardon?
Does it make them make
does
better
any of the drinks
decisions?
increase the brain function
Yeah.
of the male?
Yeah, man. The CMAS, man. Help you with the brain, man.
Okay.
CMAS. Memory. Help you good with the memory, man. Drink up your CMAS.
Oh, so you just start giving them. Do
Your
you
gel,
remember our
take a
anniversary?
spoon of the CMAS gel.
Because we
Right,
had a bunch
right.
of men get on what is a submersive?
You can get a spoon of the
The
CMAS.
submersive
The
guy.
submarine.
The
But
submarine.
it wasn't all men. One of
There was
them-
a woman?
No, there was a 19-year-old boy that was actually on there.
He's still
and the
male.
no.
Male.
The sad part is he told his aunt the day before
That
that
he
he
didn't wanna go.
didn't want to go. He felt uncomfortable. He was not. He was basically feeling a vibe that
Really?
and they forced him to go. That's the only person I feel sorry for.
Yeah.
Because he didn't have a choice. You guys chose. You guys were told 3 times in the contract that you might die from this. And this young guy
Still
did not
pay
have a choice.
$250,000
Hey, that's crazy.
Yeah.
to go meet the maker.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Not to say, and of course, rest in
hope they
peace
meet
and
him.
condolences to the family.
So you think
But
the
I
guy,
do
the
feel
guy
that
who
was a very faulty
you
decision.
think the guy who
think
collected
it was a very bad
250,000 was down there too?
He
But
was
that-
down
that he
there.
was
That
down there.
He
Or
was-
is
that
it-
was a- he
or
was-
He
is
was
it a
down
worker?
there. He was down there.
worker that was
It's-
No, he
it-
was
But they said
he
the
developed.
they said the owner.
The pilot was the actual person who constructed the submarine.
Oh, but he didn't
Okay.
own the company.
But no, he owned it. He owned
He
it,
part
but
owned it.
he partly owned it. But he came up with the main design.
Okay.
This
Okay.
was like his third.
So the owner
third
was on there, but there was
submarine.
also co-owners that were not on there.
No, they weren't coal. They weren't coal. Actually, the young boy was his son.
Okay.
So the 19-year-old was his son, and then
Okay.
the others were just interested
People that
and
paid, yeah.
interested. And that same guy actually lost his grandparents or great grandparents in the Titanic. That's why he was so obsessed with it. Oh, he was an ancestor from the Titanic. So it's just like now you took another generation with you.
Wow.
So it's very sad.
Well, hopefully that juice helps them to make better decisions then.
The founders of OceanGate,
Yeah.
there was 5 in total. 4 are missing. The original, yes,
What?
4 are missing. Creators, founders, people who have made the ship. These people went on the test runs, missing, all 4. The person who owns the company now, missing. I'm just
Also-
saying,
In
this
my
right
eye,
here
I don't pay back no
was a
money.
very eye-opening experience. I actually went down Pandora's box and I looked. And I
No, but
went
they
to
found they said they found 4.
no.
They
The
missed.
4, it's 5 in total.
Right.
Ocean Gate. It's a very big company.
Yeah.
They do diving
No,
gear.
Not the people on the boat.
Not the people on the
Oh.
boat.
The people who own shares.
Oh,
right.
okay.
Into the company, developers,
Yeah.
geniuses
Yeah.
that helped
I them
create
I
this.
man.
4 are missing.
No one pay no money. Them
The 5th person is a gentleman with white hair. He is now cannot be found. And then again, 2 random couples also paid money to go see the Titanic.
Yeah.
And those 2 couples have never been found again.
So they weren't on
So
there.
there was history
they weren't-
before this land up, piazza. And again, our government has let. Mind you, these are many people. This place has history.
And
you
then
see-
Well, they're
the
saying
guy-
because
the-
they're in the sea, that's not part of the government,
But
and they
they
have.
said that one of the people that was constructing, that was working on the construction, he got fired early on because he told them that, you know, the way the little window that they had set up so they could
Right.
still see out to the ocean, that couldn't go as deep as they were trying to go. So there was a lot of ways that this could have, you know, went south
Avoided,
way
yeah.
before it even got to the point where it, you know, kind of caved in on itself, like
Right.
imploded. So, like she was saying, there's so many factors,
Yeah.
so many things that doesn't even make sense. Like trying to put the whole story together is a puzzle with like a piece missing. You know what I'm saying?
The problem nowadays is people want to explore too much.
Yeah.
Yes.
Certain places you must not go.
Yeah.
Leave it alone.
Yeah.
Because the ocean is a very vast place.
No, yes it is. And I believe there's a lot of things down there that we don't even know about yet. There's a lot of uncovered mysteries in the ocean.
course,
And
Of course.
if so many people are going missing and sinking and this and the other, then clearly whatever it is don't want us in there. Not that deep at least. But
It's like
They
them-
died
them
at
a
sea.
try
I
go
think they
Mars
died
and
where
them
they want to
places.
die, except for the 19-year-old,
Yeah.
you said. But the rest of them,
Yeah, because that's what they agreed on.
buried at sea. They
And
good.
according to what I heard, is they didn't even make it halfway there before it.
no, and they said
Imploded.
that the government and everybody already knew that they were gone when they was saying like we was waiting all these days to see this and another. They
They
knew
were
that
waiting for
gone.
the pieces to come up.
Well, yes, that's probably what it was.
That's what
yes.
it was. They were waiting for the pieces to come up because they already expected it to implode because you're dealing with pressure. And as every 1,000 feet, you're dealing with tons.
Different pressure.
Every 1,000 feet. And they're going where the Titanic was 13,000 feet. So you're literally, I actually watched the scientist said it was like 10 Empire State Buildings being put on top of them.
But let me ask you a
So
question.
why would you even take a risk like that?
With the
And they
technology
knew
we have now,
this before they even went in.
you mean to tell me they couldn't have tested that thing without humans in it?
But they do though. See, the only thing that makes it to the bottom of the ocean are robots. There hasn't been a person that has went that deep and came back to tell about it. So they already knew. They already knew that. And then, like she said, they signed a bunch of waivers with the information, you know, disclosed on there. So they knew this, and they still took that chance.
Yeah, because you got to remember, when you're dealing with a robot, it doesn't have the body mass of a human. So you got it.
Well, I can understand
you
that
would
on
literally-
a breathing situation.
Right.
But if you build this thing and it even go down there with a robot or with nothing, because you can remote control.
And that's what they. Yeah,
you,
that's what they.
you know
do.
what I'm saying? So if you're going to remote control it and send it 10 Empire State Building down, then you would know if it's going to implode. You would know.
Well,
if
he's done that. That's why I said it. This was actually his third.
This is his third trip.
This was his third submarine. The first 2 were just exploring. So they basically explored down there already. So now he was willing to go down there himself. But they also said he was warned, like even the week before, to wait because I guess how the tail end was made, there was an issue with the tail end too. I didn't hear about the front, but I know they said there was an issue with the tail end. So he was actually warned beforehand, and that's why they made that stipulation 3 times in the contract, because they knew there was a chance they weren't coming back.
History should remain history. And the movie The Titanic caused a lot of people to have mass hysteria on something that was tragic. It was a graveyard. It should have remained that way, and you gave your respects at the top. Nobody should have been down there. Yeah.
Yeah, but and I want to pivot. But right before I do want to also piggyback off what you said though, but also say that when it comes to trauma though, this is proof of how trauma can pass from one generation to the next. Because I didn't know that piece that Imagery said about it being the
Ancestors. Yeah.
The ancestors.
Because when I heard
That's
about
deep.
it, I was like,
Right.
I'm really gonna research this because
I
I remember
wonder what the connection was.
I
but it makes
remember,
sense.
right. I remember, them saying that, that they were going to do the submarine, but I didn't really think they were going to send people.
Yeah.
Because like I said, they did. Actually, part of the footage in the Titanic is actually footage from one of the submarines that he sent down. He is actually connected to the movie Titanic. So they actually used some of his footage. But if you think about it, it's the same karma coming back because when they built the Titanic, they warned them that Titanic wasn't ready, that they didn't have enough ships to basically save everybody if it's sunk.
But
So
even
again,
with that,
you
gonna wait
didn't
for that
learn
documentary.
from
We're
that.
gonna wait for that documentary.
You didn't learn from
Yes,
that.
Right, because
these
50
guys
years-
are here. We got Juices here.
Right.
We got these guys to
Right.
talk to. We're interested to hear what they got going
and
on.
also that Ari had an event that just passed, right?
Yeah, Saturday.
So tell us about that. Who was there?
Oh, it was a great show, man. I mean, Django Fresh was there. Josephus was there.
I think I saw
Mr. Errol
some footage.
Atkins was
You did?
there. And myself was there.
I think I did.
I mean, it was a great show.
Live
you know?
performances?
Come again?
Live performances?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, yeah, live with the band and everything. Oh, yes, you definitely did.
Yeah, I definitely worked through it.
Yes.
I did be at another event, live in Dubai, night in Dubai, so I couldn't make it.
Yes,
but I
yes,
got the
yes.
flyer for the event.
So how was Dubai?
It was the epic event of the year.
You can't say it was an epic event. Yeah, he's sitting right beside you and had an event the same night, and he just said it was great.
No, so tell me about-
Different
It
kind
was
of epic.
one of the most epic
One
events
of.
of the year, right? And you went to the other, right?
Different epic.
Right.
This was a culture
Yes.
event. Culture event,
Yes.
with a great Rasta, So you don't know, you have to big him up.
Yeah, man.
Yes.
Positive show, man.
So are you are actively at events and selling your
My natural juice.
natural juices, right? So we can, if we can't reach a Fiscania shirt, we can still, if we go to an event.
Reach me on my Instagram.
Okay, and then Dada, are you still actively doing, like, was this show a show for a moment, or are you still actively?
I'm actually coming back here.
Yeah, because that's what I wanted to ask too.
July. Let me make sure.
And then is it going to be the same style? Live band, artist?
This one here. This one is actually Junior Wise. I don't know if you're familiar with Junior Wise. And he's doing a celebration for His Imperial Majesty.
Oh, wow. Haile
Okay.
Selassie.
And that is July 23rd. And this is going to be...
And where's that going to be? Yeah.
That's going to be... okay, let's find the address.
My kind of crew.
I think you need some more of the natural juice for your item.
Yeah.
I'm telling you something now.
No
Go work.
problem with me. I can't draw the letter them big. I just the address me I look for.
424.
Okay, it's 424 West Jackson Street.
Okay.
Yeah, and they're gonna have Naya
That's
Bingy.
here in Orlando?
Oh
or-
yes.
Oh, they're going to
yes.
have the Naya Biggie
Rona,
drums?
Rona Zion, you know Zion?
I think
Zion, they're run by the VI crew,
Oh,
That-
wow.
that's-
But you
yeah.
said they're going to have Naya Bingy drums?
Oh yes, they will have Naya
yes.
Bingy drumming, and they're gonna have a lot of artists on this show here. Manapana, Papa Mo, Break Free, Royal Chanter, Mr. Jeffrey Michaels,
Okay.
Dirty Harry, D. Ross, Josephus, who was on my show also, and myself. We'll be there performing.
So this
That's a lot of
officially,
That's 5
yeah.
minutes each. 3
Yeah.
minutes each.
July 23rd.
No, but they can
No,
space
man.
it out. It depends
That's
on
called
who's
that's
doing it,
called a
just saying.
smooth and deadly. Do not come out thinking you hearing drift. to that on that night,
Culture,
okay?
culture.
Pure
yes,
culture,
very
that night there.
Pure
So that
culture.
means it's going
yes.
from
This
beginning
is-
to
this
end. Our
is-
sunlight
yes,
probably.
Straight up, straight roots and culture, you know,
Yes.
positive, uplifting vibes, you know. Because nowadays, you know, one of the things I find out, I think we discussed that the last time I was here, about how the music affect the people, you know. And it's like sometimes you go to the club even with your friend and the music so influential that when you leave in the party, you can't even agree.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And already mad with each other based on the energy that the music pushing and the energy the DJ pushing. I know my DJ there, one of the top fireman, you know. But, you know, I always say these things, you know what I mean? If we really want a change in our society with our young brothers and sisters, we have to change the music.
Yes.
We have to.
Speaking
If
of
we-
that, I don't know if you watch TV, but you know, I think it was last night or the night before they did BET Awards,
Oh, yes.
and Busta Rhymes brought on a few
Yes,
artists.
Cutty Ranks.
How do you
and-
feel about the performances that were on?
Well, I mean, you know, one thing I look at music is that every man come and give his best performance and give you his information. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, it was irony that him involved Jamaica into
Yes.
his thing. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? And you know, we give thanks for that. You
It's
know.
part Jamaican.
And I like the diversity that he had too, because he had some dance hall, then he had, you know, like the new school dance hall, and he
Yeah.
had Putty Runks, he had
Little
some
bit of
old
everything.
school, he had some, you know what I'm saying? So I like the diversity
Super
that he
cat.
showed. Yes.
What I noticed online, though, there was a mixed review. There were a few people who was proud, you know, to be Jamaican and being noticed somewhere in the U.S. on a big platform. And then there were some people on there saying that some of the performances was a disgrace to the country. Do you feel like any of the
Are
performances?
they talking
Listen
about
to me.
Spices
Yeah.
Split?
You,
we're
you
talking
can't
about
listen
Spice
to
with
me.
Splice spit,
The
spit
fact-
out
You
ourselves,
can't get away from critics. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
what they're there
And-
for.
Can't make everybody happy.
No, you can't. You know, and you know, Spice is going to do what made her famous.
Yeah.
And you can't expect her to present herself and don't do what the people acknowledge her on. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it would be nice if she kind of curve up some of the things, as she already have the fame. So, you know,
Right.
now, see, that's the problem with most of the brothers and sisters. They get this platform and they really don't do nothing with it.
Yes.
You know,
Well, they
She
do
can't be-
something
she
with
can't be
it.
60 and
They're
still
doing
dropping the
something.
license.
Yeah, but they're doing something with. But if she's still performing, she will be. And if she ain't
I don't
doing it,
wanna watch
if
her
she ain't doing it, her
60-year-old ass
dancers
stuff
will
like
be.
that.
But the thing is like to what he's saying. A lot of these, you know, performers and influencers, they have the platform, but it's
Yeah.
not that they're not doing nothing with it. They're doing something with it. It's that they're not necessarily using it for
The right purpose.
Yes, the right
yeah,
purpose.
because like Spice, you know, I mean, Spice, a lot of young girls look up to Spice and what she does. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, when you, like I'm just saying, when you reach a certain level in the game, then you have to acknowledge your position and start play a certain different kind of role. You know, you can't just stick to the same pattern, especially you're getting older now. So, you know, I mean.
If she was your wife, you'd be like, hey, baby, I know you got to go out there and
shake it all.
throw your
and-
pom pom and dance with the guy.
That Iris ain't not married to
I
that,
know.
right?
I know you got to do that, baby.
It's nice to see them thing there now, but you don't know, say when your empress have
Wait a
to stay
second, look, but
emperor.
don't touch.
You see, it's nice to see all of them things,
I
but
think
your
it's
personal
devaluing.
lady have to be imperial.
I think it's very devaluing, a lot of the things what they do. I mean, as a
It's
woman,
entertainment.
As a woman, yep,
Right.
man, entertainment is one thing. So the way it's set now, you don't even have to go to the go-go club.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm
That is
saying?
true.
You don't have to go to the
That
go-go
is
club.
true.
You know,
see-
you
yeah,
know,
that's true.
it's just chaotic.
Everything that's out there. Everything that's out there. Yeah.
So speaking of mentorship and her Spice being a mentor, who was your mentor and what brought you to the music?
Dennis Brown.
Yes.
Yeah, Dennis Brown.
Dennis
was,
Emmanuel
Dennis
Brown.
Brown was my mentor. I mean, man with character, you know, easy going, full of love, you know what I'm saying? And I mean, I've never, ever hear anybody say one bad thing about Dennis Brown. Not one.
That was my mom's
You
pretend
know what I'm
boyfriend in
saying?
her head.
And it's not just about his singing.
Yeah, I grew up on
It's about
Dennis
him
and
as a
Frankie and
person.
Freddie and-
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know, I mean, him as a
Character.
person, the character himself, you know? So, yeah, man, Dennis Brown is my mentor. I don't do no show and don't sing his song on it. Yes,
okay.
I have to. You know, he can't do it no more.
Which song do you sing? Or you just sing at least one of his every time?
Yeah, I sing one or
You
two.
gonna have to
But
let
how
him
does
do
that
it.
work? You allowed to just sing their song? They don't
Huh?
like. How does that work?
How was that work?
Do you have to pay somebody to sing a song or no?
No, he's just doing it in a
we just
performance, not a recording.
Right, but
We just keeping his name
Performance,
alive,
not a
and you
recording.
know,
so it's allowed. You don't have to pay anybody any
No,
copyright or
no,
No,
anything.
no.
if you're just performing, he's not
Yeah, we
recording.
just-
You're just performing, you're just paying homage.
Yes, giving respect all time. But we also have another show coming up in Orlando in September.
Wait, so the one
but
that
you know what?
So the one in July is not-
yes, that is set. And,
Okay.
and I probably shouldn't say this yet. So let me refrain.
Let me pull it back.
Yeah, let me refrain.
But
until-
sometimes you have
Next
to be
time,
thinking
next
like
time.
this shit,
until it's
so.
completely everything
Yeah,
on the
yeah.
table. Then I'll probably come forward,
Make sure,
sit
make
down
sure.
with you and talk about that one.
The one
July
in July.
23rd.
The July.
July the 23rd.
Yeah,
yes.
the man say I'm wait for the money for the next one. Then when he get that and it's solid,
I wouldn't say by the promoter listen, you know. And that's how the thing set, you know.
God.
We have to make him finalize.
No,
make him
you
put
know.
it out the first. You know what I say?
Right.
So when him
Let
put
him
it out,
post it when he post
then
the
when him
flyer,
say it,
yeah.
then I will say it. You know, because we know the business in life, because sometimes,
Yes,
you know,
things happen.
rain, sometimes sunshine.
Yes.
So, you know, you just give them the respect and the space. You don't
Yeah.
know. Yes.
So, go ahead.
I have a question for Mr. Ari.
Yes, sir.
When you putting together shows, are you looking for that type of artist class as yourself, or are you looking, as in the whole show itself, Saturday night, we can say was a lot of artists that expressed themselves in the reggae music genre. Are you looking, and when you keep putting on a show, are you looking dancehall artists or just the
Cultural
strictly reggae?
Well, I look at artists who have, you know, who have interest in his own game, believe in him thing, and I work on him thing. And if if his lyrics is what I like, then definitely I definitely work with them.
Conscious.
And I work with any. As you know, over the years when I used to be here, I work with everybody. DJ, singer, it doesn't matter. You know,
Positive vibes.
As
As long as the
you,
vibes is
as
positive.
long as you're doing your thing right, you know. So.
Okay, all right.
I mean, may I have more questions, you know, I just may I wait for one to decide that.
Let me slide out and give you back
Yo, space.
your throne.
All right, Mr. Ari,
Yes, sir.
best of yourself, you don't know it go.
Got some, man.
Well, in case you don't miss the show, Saturday night, great. You know, I love the live show things, them.
Yes.
So artist things is what I love. So I forward in, and you know, when I forward in, the show did start. I think as me reach, the show did start. When Dad already go up on stage now, Dad already had even background vocalist. They said this man have him sing together. But they gonna just go on stage and sing, and now I was like,
Well, you know,
you putting on a show. So that was a great look.
My harmony singer, that's my brother. For over about 20-something years, we've been
All right.
doing the music in Orlando. And so we're team up now. And we're going to, you know, I used to have the group called the Yaga Yo. So now we're considering putting it together and create that name again. You know, so yeah.
No, that was a good look.
Yes.
To have that, and you know, and then you got some bless everybody with the Dennis Brown and the place
Yes.
went upside down, and then you go back to your song them, and it was a great energy from all artists.
I want to know which one.
I'm sure I have faith in you.
Love and hate
I know that
can
one.
never be friends. Me never sing that.
No.
You know I am, I know.
Should I have faith
Yeah.
in you? Should I put my trust in you? Yeah, you know.
No,
Yeah.
you can't. You gotta finish it.
You gotta come to the show.
Yeah, forward to the show, you can see.
Yeah,
it
you know, the next time we come through again, you make
Gotta
sure
book your
get there,
ticket.
you know what I mean? Positive, you know. We keep the music clean, you know, and we try to make, we sing,
Django Fresh did a
we
great
sing
job.
about things that affect us in our community and our society. Right now, my biggest thing with the music right now is a song that I have called Can't Go On Forever. And it's really talking about the black on black crime. Because it's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think we address it as a people. I don't hear the church address it. I don't hear the politician them address it. I don't hear the superstar them address it.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? And it's bad out there. Because every time you turn, another little youth gone. And, you know, peer funeral around now.
Especially our community, we're supposed to have band together, and when we band together, we come America, we are kill off each other, America.
But I blame my generation for the youth them. I blame my generation because we them slip through our hand. You see what I say? And when I listen to some of the brother them now, even my age group, they scared of the youth them. I go look boy, the boy out the terrible. You know what I mean? But I can't afraid of the youth them. The youth them are my youth them, I'm never afraid of them. You know what I say? I have to stay out there with them and try help who need the help and who will accept the help. You know what I'm saying? And if each one of I and I step out there like that and hold our vibes with the youth them on a country, don't talk down to them. That's the wrong approach.
Right.
Talk up with them, you know what I say? Right. Put them on a pedestal, make them feel good about themselves, you know? Not how tough them is, they want to feel good. I run with enough tough youth when I was a boy. And one of the things they used to say to me when I was growing up, they used to say, boy, Dad, you're lucky, you know? And I said, what am I lucky with? And I say, you're lucky, you have a mother. See? They didn't have somebody who they had to report to.
Right.
They didn't have a mother who come walk up and down and look for them to see where them there.
Right.
You see, me had that, so that saved me. But them, you know, so me know that is what the youth them need. Them need the guidance. And them wild out there. But
and when your mother found you, what she
like
did?
Like a father's in the house.
Eh?
When she found you, what happened?
What you think? Jamaica, we live in what you talking about. Get yourself
He
tear
from that
up.
old school where
Yeah.
you actually had to go get your weapon. You was gonna get beat.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. No, well,
That's fish.
You know the funny joke, when I went to St. Jude's Primary School off Waltham Park, and when we reached like, where I say, about grade 5, them actually saying we go buy the key in Dog Toad. You know? Yeah, man. And we're going to buy the key, and we look for the key, and we think I'm going to broke as soon as because we get lick out of that. No matter what, we all get lick out of one of them keys there. Yeah, man. But, you know, I don't know if I believe in that kind of harsh punishment.
Right.
But, you know,
It make it tough, man. It make it tough.
Yes, I have to agree. I
It
feel
make
like
it discipline and it make
you
it
know
tough.
what? Listen,
I feel
the
like
way
it comes
that
from
we
a
was
slavish
raised-
mentality.
the way that we was raised,
Yeah.
if you know, with the equivalent to like, regular Black American households, they would say abuse, and most Jamaicans could share the story of how it was brought up, and it's very similar. We all got the same upbringing story. But, and before, of course, most teenagers go through that period where like, oh my God, I hate my mom. But when I became an adult, I truly understood and appreciated my mother, because she stopped me from doing a lot of things that at that moment I thought I really wanted to do. Everybody else was doing it. You're preventing me. I can't be me because, And then the older I got, like a lot of people fell by the wayside because they had early access to those very things.
They didn't have that guidance.
You don't think she could have prevented you without like the serious beating?
I mean, she probably could have, but at the end of the day, I understand, because nowadays I feel like these kids nowadays are too soft. And I have nieces and nephews, and I love them to death, and they are great individuals, good personalities. Yes, but if you say the wrong thing, you hurt their feelings. You can't say certain stuff. Then the way that the government has it is you can't beat the child. You can't talk to them a certain type of way. Like everything is abuse. When sometimes these kids need nurturing, they need guidance, they need somebody to say no. And we video everything now, and it's good and it's a bad. Because before we had community, where is your mom sends you outside, and neighbor said, "Get your ass back inside." You would be a battle. Like, do I listen to? You know what I'm saying? But you had multiple people trying to gear you in the right way. Now, if a neighbor sees somebody chasing after you with a gun, they're gonna shut their door and close their blinds, or they might hide out and try to video the whole situation. But nobody's helping. Nobody's speaking out. We would rather watch and see things elevate instead of taking action.
Everybody want them 50 minutes of him.
I agree. Totally agree.
Yeah.
Absolutely. We allow the situation to
I have one question for everybody. Yes, easy question. Easy question for answer. All right. Me and a person was debating about the importance of parents' life, and the question for the ladies was that: do you feel that if your father wasn't in your life or is not in your life, it hurt your development of being with a man?
Are we gonna start from you?
No, he started right here. So we're gonna go that way and come this way. We're gonna go that way and rope around.
Oh Lord! I'm first then.
Yeah.
No, technically, Diane.
Yeah, go Diane.
Yeah, come on.
Okay, I'll start first.
All right.
I'll start
So
first.
we're gonna go that way and then come back. All right.
So I'm gonna try to so I don't get in trouble after I speak. Okay, so I think that my father was always in my life, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, they got divorced, and so my mother didn't make my father be around as much as I would want him to be. So for that reason, I think I prefer, or I'm drawn to, a man that is more stern. Mm-hmm. Like daddy issues or whatever you would say. So I prefer like my husband is that type. It's like
He's a fighter.
So she likes to be like, bring your ass home. Yes, Daddy.
not really bring your kind of sort of.
She like a little roughneck, you know?
Yeah, I want
Like
a
a
little
little
because
roughneck.
Do you want a man? She want a man that's very soft, but that
Rough
stern,
like
I'm
you know,
very
when the
free spirited. I could be like,
Yes.
so I need somebody to like
rope you back in.
Reel you back in.
Right.
And that
Go
is
on,
what I'm
Shelley.
drawn to. So I do think that
And
was
it
the
played a
question.
part.
That if your father is not there, it does have some type of effect on how you're grown up as a woman, as a girl child. Yes.
Well, I agree. I was raised in a home where my dad was there, but he wasn't there. And it does leave an imprint on you and your mates. And you either try to do the opposite or the same, but it always ends up being the same results. So it does play a big role. So I would just suggest, as a father, do your best, reach out to your children, especially a mother who's raising boys on their own. They need you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Whether it seem like they don't, they need you. And part of what's killing our culture is the lack of the broken home, and we're not learning how to co-parent.
I agree.
So we need.
So
to
how do you
learn
think
how
you
to
was affected? That was very you must learn from Ting. Try to answer questions. But now I gotta go.
Two totally
How it
different
affected you?
sides. It's two different sides. I like that.
How it
Yeah.
affected me, my kids, I have 2 different baby fathers.
No, we're not talking about your
No,
kids.
I'm saying, no.
No, but she's saying that it has.
Okay. I have 2 different baby fathers, my daughter's father and then my boy's father. And they basically wasn't what it was supposed to be. And the person that I'm with now, if I met him in the beginning, he would have been the proper structure for my kids. So because I was broken, I tried to lean towards people that I thought was gonna be caring and loving and giving. And in reality, they were more selfish than anything. They wanted from me and not to give. And so when I thought I was diverting from someone who was gonna be different, they turned out to be the exact
But let
same
me tell you
thing.
something. That's still enough to complain about. You know why? Because you got to start looking from a different perspective. The story, the moral of the story is that you tried it your way twice, and then God intervened and said, "Listen, I ain't gonna leave him by the wayside. Let me give you what you need." And so you still catching it back. So that would still be a father figure in their lives that would still be able to, you know what I'm saying? And that's what happened with my sister too, with my brother-in-law. Like, my nephew's father is nowhere in sight. He doesn't know who his dad is, and he's maybe seen him twice in life ever. And you know, my brother-in-law stepped in to be that dad. So whether it's later or not, the point is that it's there, because you may think that just because it wasn't from the very beginning, from birth, that there's going to be gaps and stuff missing. But when there's a void to be filled and the right person steps in to fill that void, they get all in there.
And so what's your answer?
So I like that. It ain't my turn yet. Go ahead.
Come on, Diane.
I had both, mother and father. They were not married, but they were split. When I was with my mom, again, it's a whole different nationality because that's African. So they treat and do things differently. And then when I had to spend time with my father, that's Jamaican. So they do things differently. At a point in time, my mother lost custody, so I had to stay with my father. So my situation is different. My father raised me, and I had a missing mother. So I am now more masculine when it comes to every relationship that I get into because I am my father. And I tend to find, unfortunately, not unfortunately, it's kind of weird because I didn't have my mom. So I don't know how to be feminine in any relationship. I have only known how to be the masculine, but I'm a girl.
Yeah.
So it's just, I don't know. For that one, my relationships are messed up because I do not know how to be feminine.
Yeah.
So it's just a difference for me. I had the father, I just didn't have the mother.
Right.
I think it's weird. I was raised with a woman, but I'm more masculine.
Yeah, I am way more masculine.
But it depends on how the parent is too. No, but I love that how all three of them had different stories.
Yeah.
So if you get a little bit of everything. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's thing is not the same. But anyways, for me, my father was definitely a gallus. I have a lot of sisters, but we all know each other and we do have a relationship. So I'm grateful for that. I do feel like the father plays a role in the upbringing because even though like my mother was the only woman that my father had ever married, but they separated when we were young. And then, you know, Jamaicans, when they separate, I got divorced in this year. All right, next year. All right, the year after that. And so it was a little prolonged, but they were still separated.
Yeah.
So it was like they were divorced, but legally they weren't until, you know, we were grown. But because there were so many kids, and I think the kids play a factor in it too, because a lot of men nowadays, they want this bag of kids. There's no way to divvy yourself up equally so that everybody feels your impact the same, you know? So for me and my siblings, because we've always had them closer, we have a different relationship than some of my other sisters. Some of my other sisters feel like he wasn't there enough, but I've always had my daddy. I am a daddy's girl, but I am a mommy's girl too. So for me, I got the toughness because, like I said, my father was definitely a gallus. And so even though I would go with some of his ride-alongs with him when going on his escapades or whatever. But so I would learn what not to accept from a man. And my father would always tell me, don't take no man away. I do this to you, I do that to you, or whatever. So he knew he was doing wrong, but he wanted to teach his kids right, which is a little weird in concept. But the theory, I get what he was trying to do. And so for me, even when I chose wrong, I always had that underlying discernment. Like I knew this got a timeline on it. This ain't gonna be my forever. You know what I'm saying? So for me, it gave me a whole different balance because I grew up with both. My mom was very tough. She was a get it done. She was the type of woman where of course you would love a man's help to come in to help, but if he don't do it, nothing's gonna lack. I'm still gonna get it done. So I've learned to be like that. And in being like that, I exhibit the similar qualities to Diana because I've learned to be more, of the go-getter. I'm the hunter and the gatherer.
So you don't have an effect from not having a father because your father was always there.
No, I don't have an effect. I don't have the same effect, but I have a similar effect to her, even though we have different situations because my father had me under his wing.
Well, everybody's going to have a different effect, but it's going to be different. We were just talking about, what the effect
Right,
was.
So there, but y'all told y'all effects. I can't tell my effects.
So from the fellas, ladies,
I'm done.
let the fellas chime in because it's when kids are born, it's not just females, it's males.
Do you treat your sons differently?
No, that
wasn't the question.
That can't be the question. The question.
Do you feel like a father figure in the home?
Let me curve the question.
Out of the home.
That was the question you asked.
No, the question was for the ladies, but more ask him.
It still couldn't go to the
ask him
men.
a way where it makes sense for we.
Okay.
It still could make sense.
No, that gonna make sense. And never you guys have a daughter.
Yes.
All right. So the question is that because you guys have the daughter now, do you feel the importance of being in their life?
Absolutely.
Because of knowing of what the male figure can do.
Absolutely.
So tell us Has
Wait,
any
hold on.
experience
Wait, no.
that
Do
you
you?
know?
Wait, hold on. Before you ask, I get what you're saying, right? But of course they're gonna say, "Oh yes, I want to be. Yes, I want to be in my daughter's." Do you have a baby mother that's stopping you or preventing you from being in your daughter's life, even though you want to?
No.
Every
No.
man.
So you're in your daughter's life. The mother is not
At
preventing.
one time, I actually was a single dad.
I am a
Oh,
single.
okay.
I am a single dad.
Of a girl.
Of a girl. She gonna be 14 next month.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So
I've
now
been
you can
raising her
answer the
since she was
question.
4
I don't
months
know.
old.
All right, and I commend
wanna be
that
in my
because
daughter's life.
personally, I do know a lot of fathers that are single-handedly
Yeah.
raising their kids. But even though Tim tried to cut my question up, I'm still gonna ask it because my name is CK. So I want to ask again: is there a difference in how you raise your sons and how you raise your daughters? Because
Yeah.
you cannot raise them the same.
No, you can't. You
Right.
can't raise
So
them
what
the
is
same.
the?
Well,
Do you guys have a son?
No, I have a daughter.
Yeah, I got sons.
But if you had a son, you would deal with him, right? Okay, so what is the difference in how you gear your daughter or prepare your daughter for adulthood and for the real world versus how you do your son?
Well, that's a tricky.
Yeah.
All right. Now, I raised both kids pretty much on the same level of thought process because life is about survival. Life is about survival. You know what I'm saying? So whether you're male or female, you know what I mean? I try to teach them as much about the reality that they got to face when they get older. You know what I'm saying? As far as being a female, I mean, you know, not much I could have really teach. I'm not a female. I couldn't teach her how
Right.
to be a female. But she had her mother in her. They have their mother in their life too, you know. So, you know, I mean, but I did as much as I could as a father. I plot here and I guide and, you know, and protect and, you know what I'm saying, you know.
Yeah, me too.
I think the wording was between your son and your daughter, because I was raised by my dad.
Yeah.
Right? He was supposed to
They
have
might
a
be
son.
listening to you, though.
Right. And he didn't get to have his son. He got to have a daughter. So there was no, how I want to word it is, are you more soft-handed with your daughter than you are with your son? Or is it on the same levels? You're giving
Right,
them
yes.
the same memento straight through. There's no, okay, I'm going to be easy on her.
It's the same discipline for the two of them.
Okay,
you know
because
what
that's
I'm
how
saying? Yeah, it's the
my,
same-
he
the
never,
same-
he was
same
never
discipline.
the
Of course,
I don't know, I didn't get
there's
that.
still always going to be like a little bit of softness for
Correct.
your daughter.
for
you know
simple,
what I'm saying?
right?
Yes.
Because she's a girl child. But as
That-
far as, hey, mama, this is, you know, you have to start look upon certain. You have to start. My father was always, you have to look at, you have to look at, you have to look at, you have to look at
I'm
it.
still doing that. I'm still telling her to look at things.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? Not like she's listening, but I'm
Listen,
still telling her.
Don't make her fool you. She is listening.
I'm listening on the side.
But as a human, we have this ability to also want to try. You know when your mom tell you, don't touch it, it's hot. And she even makes the face. They know it's hot, but they still touch it anyways.
Yeah.
It's because they want to do the trial and error.
Yes.
Which I had this speech with my daughter the other day. Same thing. I know you want to learn on your own, but use my experience as your trial and error.
Well,
But
you know what I
That's
always
what we would all like
this is what I
to
said to
happen.
them.
True.
This is what I said to my kids. I said, decision. The decision you make today is that same decision you might have to live with tomorrow. So that is what it really comes down to. And they actually have it as a song. You know, I mean, they sing it now, you know, because, you know, that's what, you know, the idea is that you're going to make a decision. Can you survive it?
Right.
See, we make a lot of decisions. Some of us survived, some of us didn't. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it really comes down to, you know. At the end of the day, you can't really tell nobody how to live their life. You know what I mean?
So
I thought,
would you, if she said she wanted to get into the music industry, as the dad being in the industry and knowing how it treats the women in the industry, what would be your advice to her?
Well, I mean, I wouldn't detour her, that's for sure. But then I'd make sure play a major role in her journey.
And as the son, You'd be like, yes, son, go on with it.
Well, actually, he is doing music.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Not like I know much about it, but he tell me he doing his thing, so, you know. Yeah, because my son lives in Minnesota. Yeah,
Wow.
so, yeah. So.
I never even thought of a trip there.
Me neither, till he went there.
Yes, true.
Yeah, man. But,
What you said? Juice Boss. No, I'm not gonna call it a name because you said Juice Boss. That's how you want to be addressed, right?
Chef
No,
Randell.
No, that's not what you said when you was talking about your juices and you was all high and mighty. You said Juice Boss.
So one Juice Boss.
All right. So why are you looking at me like I'm retarded now?
No, but you have to give
I gotta give the whole entire paragraph.
Chef Randell, the Juice Boss.
Chef Randell, Juice Man, aka Juice Boss.
Yes.
No, separate. I'm shot in it.
No, you can't shot. You have to do it the whole thing.
So I see that you have 4 juices in front of us, right? Like, and you said that you can make any juice if somebody has a special request. You can do that for them also. So like how you're catering and doing the nightlife events on any given night. How many different types of drinks can they have? Like how you have these 4? Are these like your 4 go-tos, or do you?
I usually have between 7 and 10 different flavors.
Okay.
At any given night.
And then we see them, but tell everybody what you have again.
Right now, I have the natural iced tea that I make, special iced tea I make, Irish mash, pineapple ginger, and pineapple strawberry. But I have up to 23 flavors.
So you have
alcoholic and non-alcoholic. But these are my 2 top one right now. These are my 3 top flavors: the Irish mash, the pineapple ginger, pineapple strawberry. That's going out the door right now.
So where are you selling
You can
the
call
special one
people
with the extra juice sauce?
People call for them thing. People call for them.
I'm gonna make a suggestion though. Your peanut punch, you sell me your peanut punch, and you didn't tell me it had a whole bunch of rum, and I don't drink. So you need to do a peanut punch.
No, I can make
a virgin peanut.
Yeah, me can.
Why you don't
that's why you have a call.
alcoholic.
That's why I have a call. Special.
Hey, but it's sweet to that night, though, don't.
No, I couldn't even finish it. I was so upset because I love peanut punch.
So you took the 1 sip and was done?
Yeah, it had too much. I guess you did rum or something. I don't know what it was in there, but it was way too strong. I took 2 sips and I gave it to somebody else. I was like, you enjoy it.
I had a strong back that. So
that would have rum in it?
Yeah, man.
So why you didn't come with some little shots for everybody? How you come with this big thing? How are we supposed to like share it?
How you know he was giving it away?
You got to give it away for samples. How we not gonna know?
She said we gotta review it.
We gotta review it.
Look at him. He's like, John, no, me never bring this much to give it. Pop the top.
Pop the top.
Which one would be your go?
I just want to tell the viewers.
Yes.
No businessmen were harmed during the filming of the show. Right.
They have a pineapple ginger and a pineapple
I want the
strawberry.
peanut punch with
Now you
the,
trying to get away
with
pineapple
the
ginger. You see they want to try your strong back. Even though
And so you say we're good for women too, right? So what the peanut punch do for women though?
No one at all?
It make you work.
It make you work?
It make us work?
Listen, for me, I like Irish moss, but I feel like it's more of a, fun thing. If I want that milky taste, I'd rather go get a Nutriment or a supplement or
So what about that peanut punch?
You see my Irish mash now different from everybody Irish mash.
Yeah, but you said strong
you don't have no
back.
Irish
That's
mash
like,
here.
you know what, when I was a kid, when I was a kid,
Irish mash here.
That is
when
the
I was a
pineapple.
kid, I hated
That's the
carrots
pineapple
until
ginger,
I became
right?
an adult. Now I love carrots, but when I was younger, I hated carrots, and guess why? My great grandmother said. My great grandmother told me.
That's the pineapple ginger.
Yeah.
Give me that.
Pineapple ginger?
My great grandmother told me that I should eat carrots because carrot will make hair grow up on my chest and make me strong. And she said, hair on my chest, I hated carrots. And it was not totally true, but I heard that. So, like you said, Irish moss, you say it's for men and women.
Yeah, man.
But you call it strong back.
No, man, I have the strong back too.
Okay, so the pineapple ginger is...
So what, you know I have strong back?
But you see, my Irish mash now, different from everybody Irish mash. My Irish mash, I got straight up your back.
My back is all
Because I have my special ingredients.
My back all right. Me don't need
Okay,
this.
so the
All right.
pineapple ginger is good. You got the pineapple ginger too?
And like I said, that the ginger and the pineapple is good for inflammation. Cause like me, I retain water, and especially when I retain water a lot, I drink a lot of pineapple. and it helps with the.
The big difference between my pineapple ginger and everybody's pineapple ginger, when I make it too sweet, I'm gonna make it too spicy. Just right.
But why would it be sweet? You add some people add sugar to it.
Some people too spicy, you know.
Drink off that, man. Hurry up. Next.
Think I don't see you trying nothing.
Okay,
Wait,
the pineapple
wait,
ginger is really good.
It's the pineapple.
I would drink the
strawberry.
pineapple ginger.
That's the pineapple
And
strawberry.
I drank it all down, so I would drink the pineapple
That's the
ginger.
pineapple strawberry.
Pineapple strawberry.
He said he don't need
I don't
the,
drink strawberry. I don't like strawberry, so I don't want that one.
You said that one is what?
Pineapple strawberry.
I like this.
She's like that.
This tastes
Have
like
a drink
this
of
would be a
that.
good
Have a
pop.
drink of
Drop that.
Have a drink of a ginger first.
She can't do the ginger.
All right, give me another cup. Give me another cup.
It's strong, but
What is strawberry?
I don't do strawberry.
Strawberry for them. No, this alright.
Make it sweet. Then.
No, it's just like a good, like a
Oh my
fruit
God, I
drink.
love this. I would
Yes, that's what.
And like me say, if you want to feel a little
Pineapple,
nice,
yeah.
just slip a little rum or a little vodka.
Want to try it?
Oh my God, that nice.
A little rum, a little vodka, you can put there, you know.
No man.
Yeah, you know what? Try it.
I'm a good man. I want let the
And I
ladies.
understand blend up in blend up in
And
one
the ladies
natural
they
thing.
want to hear
like
from.
Alright,
Yeah.
this one, try now. That's alright. So, pull that.
which one?
The Irish moss, so
Yeah,
I'm
you
good
want
on
punch, whatever.
I'm good on the Irish.
Irish must make you smash.
That's for Ting to try.
Yeah,
No, him say.
and it's your birthday.
Think say back good.
Him say this can help man and woman straighten up yourself. Just out at sometime on the two
Think
lazy.
say his back is good. That's what he
He's
said.
too
to you.
lazy. Wait a minute, how you know people lazy?
I said, why don't you try it?
I'm good.
Oh, so your back must be strong.
Listen. This is
make me laugh.
Don't put people in any situation, yeah? Just listen to me.
I'm just saying.
You ladies, listen to me. I don't see you guys. You power for the show. You I bend over. Stand up straight.
I'm comfortable. If I was sitting, I need a chair.
So that's what so because you're gonna try them Irish bus now, you're gonna be able to stand up
He
straight.
said, but
Sit straight.
he said your back no good.
Baby, your back done already?
She needs some Irish mash.
I need some Irish moss so I don't have to bend over. Wait, I don't like how that sounds. That probably sounds bad.
Get a new cup.
Technically, what he's saying, it'll make you bend over better.
Bend over better, wow. Like I'm work the whole day. I don't want to bend over at all. I'm looking to go to bed.
It's have the oats tonight, so mine different from everybody else.
So in the Irish mash, what is in it without giving all your ingredients?
We got the oats.
You
cinnamon.
gotta give ingredients. If you don't give ingredients,
No,
out,
because you know some people
we're
have
people
this.
allergic to stuff. You have to say what's in it.
Well,
No, you gotta say what's in it.
We have
because-
cinnamon,
No,
we have
I do
nutmeg.
agree on with that one. Shelly does
We
get
have
you.
linseed.
Then if the man tell you the whole of the thing, you know.
We have the linseed.
Eh?
We have the linseed. We have the cinnamon. We have
You have
nutmeg.
put the man
We
out
have
of
vanilla.
business.
We have
Listen, some
almond
people
milk.
lazy.
Stuff out of business if you don't want to
You
say
have to
what's in
keep
it.
one of the ingredients a secret.
No, I'm
Listen,
gonna tell you what.
You can't
I'ma-
keep nothing a
I'ma tell
secret.
you
People
what.
have allergies.
I'm gonna tell you what. I buy a lot of juices and I make I steep a lot of teas and I do a lot of drink stuff myself. But this drink and all of the different stuff that I put,
I'ma let you taste it, Tia,
This
first.
is too much. I'm not making these ingredients.
You taste
So even
it?
if he gave all his ingredients,
Image.
go ahead. All right, test it.
Did you taste it, Tia? Did you taste it?
I didn't test it.
It looked really thick. I don't know.
Wait,
Let me
before
let people
taste
see what it looks
Liquor
like.
in it? Any liquor?
Camera, zoom in on this camera so they can see exactly.
I'm on the
what-
tip,
Nah,
man,
nah,
but
nah,
it's good.
nah.
It's good.
Nobody asked you.
But try it,
You
but try it.
good. You said everything good. You said everything good. I want the people to see what's in this cup. Look what's in.
See, let them see it.
Now we're talking about how it tastes. So the taste is all right. You're talking about is the effects we want to know if it work.
Okay, but this is really
But the
thick.
taste is all right. You can try it.
I'm gonna
It's
drink it,
thick, but it's.
but it's really thick.
Listen, I'm one like you. The
And you,
texture
well, you said
bothers
this is
me.
Irish moss,
But I
right?
tasted it. It's
Oh,
not
peanut
bad
punch?
at all.
What is
It's
which
not.
one is it? Irish moss or peanut punch?
Irish mash.
It kind of remind me of a rum cake.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah. Let's take a sip. Kind of like a rum cake to me.
How your back feel?
No, it do taste good. But what
I
you say?
feel my back feeling good already.
Right. No, it tastes good, but what?
Like you want to eat it.
Right. Okay.
And so the thing difference, I tell a lot of people with my Irish mash now, my juice them, especially my Irish mash, it can use as a meal replacement because of the oats.
Because it's thick. Yeah.
Because it's oats, you can use a meal replacement. So you can just drink one of this, drink some water, and you feel good for the day.
But then you need to choose some different bottles and then put that on the shelf. 'Cause I hear they flow with the baby food out there. No, but seriously, no, why you looking like that? You never had you what? Your mother never loved you. She never put them something in there.
No. Again with the texture, I was like Diane. My mom would bring me the oats and I would look at it like it was shit. Sorry, and I would be like, I'm
See,
throwing up
I
before
never
it
had
even
a
hit
choice
my
growing
mouth.
up. Whatever was put in front
Listen,
of me,
I didn't have
would
a
move
choice,
until me
but I
eat it.
hate. Trust me, the fact that she forced me to making me hate it even more. Honestly,
know
how I
everything
eat my
right
oats,
now.
I literally have to blend
You
it.
just
till
started
it's
to
like
eat
dust.
porridge? Dana, what you say? You just started eating porridge? No, sir. When I used to try to sneak out of the house early in the morning so my grandmother wouldn't run us down with the breakfast, my grandmother used to run down to the bus stop
No, I
with
eat
the
difference
oats
between
now, but I
oats, porridge, and
have to
oatmeal,
blend
and
it before.
that
I
big
have
difference.
to blend it to dust.
Well, it
before I
tastes
eat
like I'm drinking cold
I'm like
oats porridge or oats meal. It tastes like I'm drinking it cold. That's what it tastes like. I don't want to drink cold oatmeal. Like
No,
that's what this is like. I just drank some cold.
Now I
Yeah, but
definitely
you-
understand this drink.
You ain't gonna drink the peanut punch hot.
Party.
I don't know. It just
You're hungry, but you're not wanting a meal. And it's cold.
but why would I want cold oatmeal?
but it's not cold oatmeal like
But
that.
it's like cold oatmeal to me.
But anyways, like I was saying though, it's not. Even though it is for men
It
and
doesn't
women.
taste bad.
No, even though
I'm
it
just
is
saying
for
this
men.
is-
No,
it's
even
like
though
a
it is
cold-
for men and women, you see your reaction. Men will have a whole different reaction. They
Yeah.
pick that up and then gone with it because in their mind, the ingredients that they say that's gonna make them
And,
go like.
and the
this,
funniest thing,
that's
a
why
lot
they
of
don't care
women
if they
been
got a
buying
super
this from
drink.
me.
But the
More than
ingredients
the
is
men.
being hidden. You're not even saying what the ingredients.
A lot of
He
women.
did. He said the ingredients. Y'all just talked.
He said he gonna keep it some to himself so that he don't.
can't
I mean,
argue
you gotta
it.
tell
You
him
can't
he
argue with the
don't
ingredients
got
people-
allergies.
Y'all just spun up in my night. He gave the whole list and y'all talked through the whole
Well, I
list.
missed it. Say it again.
Well, on it. So when you buy lipstick, every ingredient that they use for the lipstick is there.
It's not. I'm not ingesting it.
It's microscopic on
But
the
I'm
label,
saying
though,
it's
it
still
is.
on your. It's still on
Of
your
course,
mouth. It's
can you
still
go
there.
on your lip?
It's microscopic
Go in your
on the label,
pores.
though, it is. Just so you're not
It doesn't
Well, yeah,
have
you
a
would-
flavor.
Lipstick
Allergic
going in
to
your
anything.
pores.
It doesn't have a flavor. You trying to go around your cold oatmeal?
And a cold oatmeal, baby. It's-
But anyways, I am so excited to be here, and I'm happy that we came, and I'm happy that we did all of this. And I do
like
want
the pineapple ginger though. We could get the pineapple ginger.
you just like
Oh,
I'm
you don't
gonna
want to
get
give me
order.
nothing anymore because I don't like it.
But I do want you
I
guys.
don't have to like it. I like your pineapple ginger. I just don't like you know.
moss.
But I don't like the moss. I'm not gonna like everything, right?
But no,
I like the ginger. The ginger's
whatever you
happening.
like, you know.
If I had to buy something, I'd be like, nah, that's not for me. Let me get the ginger.
Me
Right?
can make it feel without the oatmeal.
Yeah, the oatmeal. I don't want cold milk.
I like it. I like the taste. I think they're more so worried about the texture. of
I
it.
just make mine so mine can differentiate from everybody else.
And you sure
That's what
made
my-
a difference. You
my
did a great
juices
job of
them.
that.
My juice isn't differentiate from everybody else's
Great
juice.
job.
out there.
You did a great job.
I would love for you guys to, before we go, because time is reaching on us, I want you guys to tell everybody where they can reach you guys, how they can get in touch with you for upcoming events.
Well, Chef Ras on Instagram, CHEFRAHS, and my Facebook is Randell's Creations, or you can find me Randell Scott on there. But you can find me at most of the parties on the weekends. Right now, I'm going 7 days a week. There's all the different Chop Mondays. Got Chop Mondays, Pop-Up Tuesdays, Chicken Back Wednesday, Draft Thursday, the Round Robin on Friday, and the Drink Out on Sundays. So you know, Fire G. Yeah, every Friday, I'm at the Fire G jerk spot down there by West Colonial by the fairground. You can find me there every Friday and Saturday. And then after midnight, you can find me at the parties.
Or if they're bumping you, they can scan your shirt.
And then, all right, bump it to me, you can scan the shirt. And or you can find me 321-588-0230. That's me. You can call and text your order in. I do shipping across the country, starting at $9.99 local, $39.99 regional. So you can link me up on that. You can just link me up anytime you want your juice, 7 days a week. You can pick up or I can deliver.
Okay. All right. You can't. Hey, listen. You can't beat that. That's 2 questions I ask. I'm gonna get everything. I can't even ask him nothing else. Dodire, what about you?
Well, first and foremost, I want to thank the people who showed up for the show last night.
Yes.
Big respect to the family in Orlando. Yeah, but yeah, I'm on all of the internet outlet them. Anywhere you go, Ras Dodire, you know, RASDODIRIE. You can find me anywhere on any one of the outlets them.
So you have Instagram?
Any one of them.
Are you actively on it?
Any one of them.
All right.
You know, yeah, man, I live on it right now, you know. And we will be back here in Orlando, July 23rd, yeah. You know, at the Zion Yard for His Imperial Majesty Earth Strength. So, yeah, them keep themselves up to date with the thing, and, you know, we link up again.
Okay.
Yes.
Think you want to say anything for me?
You
were supposed to be on the camera more. We came to surprise you, and then we surprised and took over.
Yeah, like we always take over.
Bless up to everyone. Is it? Just tell them you have the right ending of always, right?
Yes, she does.
To everybody out there listening, YouTube, Yard Hype Radio. You can also go online and download the app, Yard Hype Radio. You can play music 24/7 on Mondays. Okay. You can catch Pillow Talk Live from 9 to 11. And as always, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell that friend to tell our next friend.